Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikkel. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use bank dirt with candle to bring in money. So if you haven't already seen my video and you want to know how to collect bank dirt, go and check out my video that I made. I will put the link down below in the description. That way you can just click on it and see how it is to collect bank dirt. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial, you guys, just to show you guys how to actually go about doing this with a candle. And I actually did do this for myself a couple months ago for like a car loan, and I ended up getting my car loan, and I'll show like a picture of my after results either now or in the end of the video. But I just want to show you guys how I use it. So what you'll need is something to put your candle on. I recently started using cast iron skillets for my candle magic because cast iron is fireproof, and I just like to be safe. So you can get you a cast iron skillet if you want, or just whatever you use to do candle magic, but this is what I use. And I have a separate candle from what I'm going to use as just a light for the spirits that I use to help me in manifesting what I want. And then I also have a glass of water for them as well. So what I like to do is just get some fluoride water that I have in a spray bottle, and I typically just spray and cleanse my area. And I cleanse all my tools that I'm using. So I cleanse the candle with it, I cleanse the bottles of herbs that I have, I cleanse everything in this space. So what I like to do first, you guys, is simply start with my herbs. So what I'm going to use first is the dirt bank, and I simply like to pray over everything that I'm putting onto the candle. So you don't need a lot, you just need some of your dirt bank, and I like to just put it in my hand and just pray over it. And when I'm praying over it, I'm thinking of all of the properties that it brings, and I'm doing that as I pray. So I'm thanking whatever herbs or dirt, whatever I'm using, I'm thanking it for those certain properties. So, you know, bank dirt brings in money, wealth, whatever I'm going to use it for. So if I'm using it for a home loan or a car loan, I'll be specific with that and just thank you for that. So you just want to pray over it silently to yourself or out loud, and just put it inside of the cast iron. So I have some cinnamon, you guys, some ground cinnamon. So I'm just going to get a little bit, and you just use whatever herbs, you guys, that you have and that fits with what you're trying to manifest. So I'm using cinnamon. I love using cinnamon in my candle magic because cinnamon, it speeds up whatever you're doing. So it speeds up the magic, and cinnamon is good for luck. It's good for prosperity. It's good for money. So basically you'll get your cinnamon and you'll just put your intentions into it, and you'll put it in the cast iron. So next I have some dill. So I'm going to take my dill. You don't have to have a lot. And I'm just going to, again, put my intentions into it. Dill, it deals with money and prosperity, wealth, and luck, and all of that. So I'm just you put your intentions into it, put it in there. So next I have basil. Basil is really good for money, wealth, prosperity. So you get you some, and you just put your intentions into it, and then you put it in there. So what I like to do next is just give it a good mix before I start working on my actual candle. Okay. So I have my candle, and so what you want to do now is get your candle and dress it. So I'm using this type of candle, and you basically want to use something that's going to engrave the writing. So I'm just going to use this pencil, y'all. And because I want whatever it is I want to come towards me, and this is like, you know, something positive, I'm going to go upwards. So I'm just going to write money on it. And then for your name, just put your name on here. So just write your full name. and you can also write your birthday. So basically you write, your intentions. So you write, for this case, money, then you have your name and your birthday. It's really that simple. So after I write that on there, I like to put my oil on. I'm using money oil, but if you don't have money oil, you can use olive oil. I'm just putting my oil in there. Now we have our cast iron skillet where it has all of the herbs that we put in here with our intentions. So now we're just going to take our candle and just roll the candle around in those herbs. And the oil that we put on here is going to allow the herbs to stick. You don't have to like have the whole thing dressed in herbs, but just enough because it's still going to be at the bottom. Now we have our candle dress. And what I like to do after this, so I like to pray twice. So I like to put a lot of intentions into the candle before I actually light it and actually light my other candle, like for my ancestors and spirit guides. But I like to pray over it. So basically what you want to do is just put your intentions into the candle and just be very, very specific. And I am going to say something. When you're putting your intentions into the herbs and when you're putting your intentions into the candle about attracting money, make sure that you state without harm to yourself or without harm to anyone else in your life. Okay? Make sure you state that. I just always do that when I'm trying to attract anything with money. So, basically you will put your intentions into this candle and just really just pray over it and think about what it is that you really want. Well, you really should have thought about it before you even started about everything that you wanted. And I actually want to do a video over that in the future of like things you should do before candle magic. But just pray over the candle and really just put your intentions into it. So I almost forgot, y'all, but I am going to put some money rice down, okay? I'm going to get some of my money rice that I made. And just basically get some of my money rice. And what I like to do is go in a circular motion with dropping the money rice around. Okay? Clockwise, okay? So got my money rice in here, got my herbs, we already dressed, prayed over the candle. So what I like to do, I like for my candle to stick in the middle. So what I end up doing is basically just lighten the end of it so it can drip a little, and then I just stick it down, okay? So I'm gonna take some incense stick. So I like to use dragon's blood because it's good for protection. Of course, I'm having my ancestors here, so they're gonna also like protect the space as well. We already cleansed the space, but I just love to have like an incense stick going, specifically dragon's blood. So, ooh. So you'll get your incense stick and you'll just put it over here and just light it and have it going. So I'm not going to actually light my white candle, you guys, because like I said, this is actually a tutorial. But what you'll do, you'll light your candle, your white candle, and you'll have like a glass plate under it. I don't have my glass candle just for safety reasons. I like to put a glass with a glass holder under it. But you'll light that. You already have your water, and what you'll do is you'll then light your actual candle, and you will start praying and just manifesting and saying what it is that you want. Okay, it's really that simple. It's really that easy, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I didn't forget, I don't know if I put it in previously or I'm gonna put it in now, but I will put in a picture of something I did a while back when I was manifesting like a car loan, and I actually got the amount of money that I needed to get the car that I wanted, and I got the car that I actually wanted. So I'm gonna put that picture in there, and I just wanted to put the picture because you know, usually I don't really read into wax and stuff, like, you know, wax is wax, but just intuitively when I seen how the wax actually melted, like, and I wanted like a car, it actually looked like an automobile, like it looked like an actual car, and I just thought that was so cool, and I just wanted to put that picture in there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.